Hey, a couple weeks ago I made a video about the custom battle creator on Sparking Zero. Like I said before, this mode is a game changer, a virtual canvas where we can fully unleash our wildest dreams, craft and share our own unique takes on the Dragon Ball world, and essentially write our own fanfiction. In that video though, I did say it was hard to find custom battles that were serious. But let me tell you, I found exactly that. Brilliant creator within the PC community for Sparking Zero has put together an entire what if series using this mode, and I have had an absolute blast playing it. There's a ton of story packed in these custom battles, but just like last time, you're gonna overanalyze and add some extra layers on here. Okay. Enough edging, you guys. That this specific what if we're kicking off today takes place in an alternate timeline, a direct divergence from the very one we just got done dissecting. So lean in close and ponder this. What if Future Gohan was sent back to the past instead of Trunks?
やはりこんなものか。なんだか他人のような気がしないな。さあ、どうかな。勝てんぜお前は。僕も強くなったでしょ。お願いします、ピッコロさん。よし。 だいぶ勘が戻ってきたぞ。
A time machine, scarred and withered, materializes on a familiar landscape. But who emerges is not the young Saiyan we expect. Instead, it's a battle-hardened man. His frame carrying the weight of a ruined future, his left arm tragically missing. This is our first glimpse of Future Gohan in the past. He takes in the air, feels the vibrant key signatures pulsing all over the world, and in that moment his grim purpose crystallizes. Make sure his father receives the heart medicine and ensure these Z fighters are prepared for their impending android invasion. But first, there's one more monster he needs to deal with, and without hesitation Gohan rushes off. All the while in the present day, the warriors meet up, a collective tension building as they prepare for the palpable doom that they sense entering Earth's atmosphere. The air crackles with malevolence. Frieza is alive and he's brought an even more monstrous person with him, his father, King Cold. They descend onto Earth and they arrive for one singular purpose: revenge on Goku for the humiliation and ego-shattering defeat on Namek. Rushing headlong to the battlefield, Future Gohan drops down and sees the detestable face again. It's been 16 long, brutal years since he last laid his eyes on Frieza, and in one chilling moment, the floodgates of his memories burst open. Krillin's agonizing death, Piccolo's brutal torture, his father's unwavering, defiant courage to stand up to this tyrant. Without a single moment of hesitation, consumed by a righteous fury, he rushes in after Frieza, determined to rid the timeline of him once and for all. Frieza, meanwhile, struggles to ponder who this new formidable presence could possibly be, only thinking to himself that this mysterious warrior must be a friend of Goku's, given the similar need. The battle begins and Gohan initially seems to be getting his footing again. He makes a few comments throughout the fight that hints at a certain rustiness, as if he hasn't truly battled in some time. Yet the exchange continues, back and forth, building tension until Gohan unleashes a move that surprises everyone in attendance. He transforms into the golden-haired Super Saiyan form, the sheer shock scaring Frieza down to his core. He immediately thinks back to Goku on Namek, the terror of that moment rekindled. This battle becomes brutally one-sided. Frieza is no longer able to keep up, completely overwhelmed by Gohan's ascended power, but at a moment of desperate clarity as they clash, Frieza notices something crucial about Gohan. He's not fighting like the other Super Saiyan. He's not fighting like Goku. He's different. He's holding back. Not because he wants to, but there's something else there. This subtle distinction, this unique style, pushes Frieza to a desperate, almost deluded belief that he can still win here. He charges his power, pulls away from Gohan's relentless grasp, and rushes back in, triggering the game's shift into our second phase.
I'll defeat you! Done yet!
After a quick fight, Frieza is knocked brutally into a cliffside. But then, King Cold finally emerges from the shadows. He extends a chilling invitation to the young Super Saiyan, offering him a place in his army. be his right-hand man. But if Gohan doesn't surrender, King Cold promises to make him suffer a fate far worse than death. Gohan, radiating raw power, transforms back into the Super Saiyan, denying King Cold's audacious request. But Cold, undeterred, charges at our battle-hardened warrior. Mid-fight, in a genuinely cool and subtle touch by the creator, Cold actually laughs, remarking on how similar the Super Saiyan form is to their race's transformations. Now, the key to this particular segment of the fight, I quickly learned, is to conserve your health. You're absolutely going to need it. Now, just when Gohan believes he's dealt with Cold, Frieza's battered and smoking body gets up out of the rubble. He's still breathing and still defiant, and despite his monumental ego won't allow him to give up the fight. He remains determined to be the one to take down Gohan and resume his rightful place as the Emperor of the Universe. Now, both Cold and Frieza charge at Gohan simultaneously. If Sparking Zero had the mechanics of the Tenkaichi tag team game, this would have been the perfect time to unleash a true 2v1. If you guys haven't played that game, please look for it. It is such a fun time. You begin this match with the exact same health you had at the end of the fight with Cold, so as I said before, if you didn't conserve your health, you're actually at a serious disadvantage. Now, Gohan spots an opening after knocking down Frieza, and one swift, devastating swoop, he unleashes a full power Masenko, completely erasing the tyrant from the universe. All that's left is Cold, absolutely speechless. In his shock, he again extends his hand to Gohan, offering him the position as his right-hand man. Gohan powers back down to base form, and Cold, believing the warrior will finally accept, is completely blindsided. Gohan launches a sudden Kamehameha on unsuspecting King Cold, sending him to the exact same place Frieza just ended up. Soon after the Z Fighters arrive on the battlefield, they witness a man who looks remarkably like Goku, yet emanates the same energy of Gohan. But this warrior is different. He's missing an arm. His face is etched with a deep sorrow. Gohan, with a heavy heart, explains who he is. The future version of this universe is Gohan, returned from 13 years in this shattered future, come back to warn the group of two terrifying androids that will soon appear and wreak unimaginable havoc on the world. The group stands in stunned disbelief, absorbing the grim fate he describes. In no time at all, though, Goku finally lands on Earth, and everything is explained to him again.
そういうわけではないんですけど、くそ、ちょっとサボりすぎたかな。ちきしょう。なんだご飯、情けねえ面して、どうしたんだ。うわっ。
This moment also serves as a brilliant opportunity to figure out exactly where in the future timeline this Gohan is from. Now, if you happen to lose to Frieza or Cold in the game, Gohan has a special dialogue. At this rate, it'll be the same tragedy all over again. Given that Gohan is already missing his arm, we can work our magic to theorize that Trunks must have died in that very first fight with the androids. Gohan would have lost the senzu bean during the explosions they set off, and with nothing to heal Trunks, he succumbed to his wounds while Gohan passes out, forcing him to recover the same agonizing way he did in the normal future timeline. A perfect explanation for why he's as rusty as he has been. Goku is given the heart medicine, but before Gohan can leave, Goku, always eager for a good fight and curious about his grown son's power, wants to spar. He wants to test Gohan's abilities as a true warrior, offering the exact words of encouragement his son needs to become stronger and protect his future. This sparring match is actually quite nice to play. Unlike the previous fights where you're forced to conserve your health bar, here you're allowed to enjoy your mistakes. They're really just cut loose. Though I swear the CPU was ranked to max because Goku hit a dastardly counter on me. The two clash fists, a powerful emotional exchange, and Goku expresses how incredibly proud he is of Gohan and how strong he's become. With their warnings delivered, the warriors of this timeline head back to begin their rigorous training, and future Gohan leaves back to his own timeline with a new resolve. After seeing his friends and father again, he's reminded of the very ones he's fighting for. He knows he has to stay alive, not only to eventually come back and help them in the past, but also to defeat the androids of his own timeline. This was a truly brilliant story and exactly what I wanted from the custom battle mode in Sparking Zero. There are two more battles that take place when Gohan comes back from the future to help during the androids invasion, but the arc doesn't seem to be finished yet. I'm not sure if the author is going to continue it or not, but I really hope they do. The commentary between the fighters is so incredibly on point for them in universe. It shows a tremendous amount of care put into every detail. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been absolutely floored by the positive feedback and support on the recent videos. The view counts have been insane. It truly means the world. I originally created this channel just to yap about my favorite series, and getting to talk to all of you about it has been so much fun. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And hey, let me know what other custom battles or what ifs you want me to check out in the comments below. If you guys have made some and put them on PC version of Sparking Zero, leave your usernames. I'll be sure to check them out. Y'all have a damn good one.